Okay, here we go. Cross keys. Ten brigades this time. Oh, no, I screwed that up. Wrong corps. Oh, I need to save here anyway. Johnston. Okay. We're going to put the weaker of the rifle units in the south. And the stronger rifle units will form the primary defense line in the woods. I guess you got this guy right here. And they will have two grenadier brigades with them. One grenadier brigade with them. Supply will stay with the artillery. I think I'm going to place the artillery probably right here, so if anybody gets into this river junction right here, they can fire straight into it, and they can also support the units that are right there. And then cavalry will remain probably in the south, but I'm going to leave them in the center. We're going to leave the north flank open, which can sometimes be problematic as they'll start to work their way around the flank here. One of my grenadier units will post up here to try and stop that from happening, but we'll see how it turns out. Oh, yeah. We actually have a grenadier unit for that. Okay, here we go. Initial pause. One of the issues you can run into with, especially with this battle, is setting up these units in the woods, because as you maneuver brigades around and as they shift to target enemy units, they tend to bump into each other, and when they tend to bump into each other, they tend to do the electric slide, and that really causes problems for your defense. We'll see how bad it gets here. Post up the grenadiers in the rear. The main thing you want to accomplish in the south here is there's multiple fords. They'll try to slip people across. You just basically hold in the woods and push them back. It's very, very difficult for them to get any traction. I've had success with cavalry attacks in the south before as well, but it's really easy. There's a lot of difficult visibility over here, and it's really easy to get caught and shot by one of these giant infantry brigades, which will take half my guys away. So we'll see how it goes. I think I'm going to change these two. Reason being is if I want to support or attack the river junction here, the rifle unit will be better at that. It's more experienced, has better weapons. Split off some skirmishers here and go take a look. Notice that these guys are not on the front line. We are going to shift them forward a little bit. What you want is for the Union infantry to basically stop right here in the river. So you're in the woods, they're in the river. It's the biggest differential you can get. And keeps your guys the safest and does the most damage to theirs. Improve my situational awareness here a little bit. There's our first unit. Look at the size of those brigades. That's almost 10,000 men right there. 9,000. Their skirmishers are charging, and I hit the fallback command, and my skirmishers ran towards theirs and got into melee. I have no idea what that was about. They're charging my skirmishers. My skirmishers routed and are now crossing the river and running away to the east. Okay, sure. So ideally, these skirmishers will stay in these woods, stay hidden, and keep harassing these guys on the flank, so that they don't really get the chance to form up well. We'll see. To move this unit up so that he can fire. Yeah, the skirmishers down here are gone. These units are now taking fire in the south. I'm going to shift these skirmishers to the south. These two units are going to fall back because you'll notice they're not in the river, which is what I want. So I'm going to suck them into the river, if it's at all possible. Of course, now I can't see. This cover's not great, but fortunately this brigade is not moving forward, so we should be able to chew up Bull in here. focus fire Milroy. I'm gonna move the 2-1 Grenadier up here to tackle Shank. See these guys moving forward? They love to move forward. I don't want them to move forward. Yep, here we go with the electric slide shuffle. See how 1-1 rifle got pushed out of the woods? And is continuing to move because 2-1 Grenadier moved up and we got squeezed back. Now I don't know what he's doing. Alright, we pushed Bolin back. These guys fall back into the woods. Look at the fallback direction there. It's directly this way. Nice. Don't know why those skirmishers pushed up to the bridge, because that's just a place to get shot. Alright, let's put a stop to that. This is going to be rough. Cavalry's going to get probably hurt pretty bad. But what should happen is Bayard's unit here should get completely torn apart. Skirmishers are running away again. And we'll fall back so we don't get caught in the infantry fire. Like that. Just lost 100 guys in one blast. And the skirmishers got driven down here again because that apparently is the direction that they fall back in. Looks like Stahel here is out of stamina. You can see his fire is very ineffective. He's just sort of puttering, and Bolin isn't firing at all because he's blocked by Stahel. Very poor positioning. Let's see if we can't push this forward a little bit. Yeah, what's going to happen is 1-1 rifle is going to get chewed up here because he's sticking out of cover. Stahel folded. Now Bolin's going to get shot again. Notice how well these guys are doing who are in full cover versus the guys who are not in full cover, even though we've got a wounded commander here. Actually, let's swing these guys around the flank. Two-1 Grenadier just folded. We're going to shift 2-4 Grenadier into that position. My skirmishers keep running back to the east. This is an ideal situation here with him messing around with trying to face the skirmishers. If I can get the skirmishers to actually take action instead of running out into the open, we might be in good shape. 1-3 rifles now doing the electric shuffle. Electric slide. And refusing to come back. 2-1 Grenadier, I'm going to move them south because they're going to have to help counter this charge. Here we go. Union unit just routed. Stahill's taking a lot of fire, he just routed. 1-1 rifle routed though. Again, notice the route direction. They decided to run across the creek in front of several Union brigades instead of back through the woods. Not too bright. 1-3 rifles doing the electric slide again. Now 2-1 Grenadiers doing the electric slide. I want them to fall back. I don't want them to take fire from 4 brigades that are stacked up here. This is where the poor maneuverability, the poor precision maneuverability of these units really starts to hurt you. Counterattack. What I'm about to do is really dangerous. In fact, I'm not going to do it. I'm going to have the cav hit these guys. Again, the skirmishers have retreated to a position that's not useful. What I'd really like to do is jump Donnelly with the cavalry. The problem is that's going to be very difficult, because what's going to happen is these other infantry units are going to turn and attack, and if they do that, I'll probably lose most of my cavalry. If I can kill their general, that'd be nice. That puts a real morale dent in what's happening. I'm going to move the 2-2 Grenadier up into this field. See if we can't relieve some of the pressure on 1-3 rifle. Okay, we're in their backfield now. doing is charging with the strongest cavalry unit. And I'm going to turn off guns on those guys. Charge to grab that. See all this infantry back here? That's why you gotta be really careful with cavalry on this map. It's really tough. I'm gonna kill this stuff and grab their supplies, but then the cavalry's gonna have to bail out. I might be able to get these guys. Definitely do not want my cavalry. Yeah, see, Schenk is trying to charge my other cavalry units, so we're gonna have to fall back. Get those guys out of there. Hopefully the supply wagon will make it. Actually, I'm gonna have the supply wagon run to the far corner here. So we're actually not in terrible shape here as far as the defense goes. We've taken out one of their artillery batteries. There are multiple infantry brigades that are going to deal with the cavalry, but the cavalry is going to get away. The only problem is up here, where I've got 2 grenadier actually facing off against 2 brigades that are stacked with 2-4, and more importantly, 2-1 grenadier is probably about to die. So what needs to happen is he needs to fall back, and 1-1 rifle needs to take his place. 1-2 rifle will continue pressing the flank here as best we can. Alright, here we go. Cavalry should escape. Can't have these guys run because they're already in pretty bad shape. But I'm going to have 2-1 grenadier fall back. In fact, it looks like their whole line is shifting back here. 1-1 rifle folded as they tried to move into that position. So we're going to have to get 1-2 rifle in there. This creek is very inconveniently placed. Alright, they're in position. Took a bunch of casualties to do it. Alright. We're going to send the cavalry south, nip off that artillery unit. My skirmishers again have fallen back into the open. Gotta get ammo to 2-2 grenadier. 1-2 rifles now folded. Alright, 2-1 grenadier. It is. There's another artillery unit down here. Another supply wagon here, but I don't think I can get to it. I'm gonna have these 2 rifle units move up on the flank, try to take these guys out before they kill off 2-1 grenadier. Yeah, no way I'm getting those supplies. They're right on top of that infantry. Ah. 1-3 rifle doing the electric slide again. Skirmishers falling back again. they're moving a lot of infantry to attack my cavalry, so I'm going to follow the cavalry back up to here. Two-one grenadier. You see this silliness with the sliding of the units. This is insane. It's absolutely insane. 2-1 Grenadier was moving into this maelstrom in the middle. Moving sideways, basically in column, into that maelstrom in the middle, which makes no sense whatsoever. Have them fall back to here. And I'm going to continue to threaten their rear. I'm going to the best thing I can do is try to capture that supply wagon at this point. Victory. Only 5,000 casualties, which for this map is fantastically good. They took 13,000, had a few captured. Yeah, that was a really excellent battle. Look at the artillery. 12 24 pounders, 2,500 kills. Excellent work. Both of the cavalry units did quite well, and all of my units did better than their units in every respect. Fantastic battle. We lost a couple of commanders. A few guys got promoted. Kemper got promoted, which is good. I believe he's the leader of that artillery unit, so that's good news. We got 6 24-pounder Parrots, 1,200 M1855s. Glad I didn't try to buy those earlier. Some supplies, more of the nice sniper rifles, and that's it. All right. Thanks for watching, guys.